I feel that everywhere I look, someone is trying to improve their life, optimize their sleep, their diet, their hormones, their productivity, their mindset, their parenting, their morning routine. And honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually like systems. I like structure. I like things that make life easier. But lately, I've started wondering about something. If we optimize every part of life, are we really living it? I think one of the reasons why I've struggled to fully start YouTube is because I've spent so much time trying to figure out the best way to do things. The smartest workflow, the best system, and the perfect setup. And maybe that sounds ironic, coming from someone who genuinely enjoys organizing things. Because I do. I love systems that remove mental clutter, automatic bill payments, to-do lists, routines that help me remember things, small structures that make everyday life feel calmer. And to me, good systems feel like support, like something quietly helping life run in the background. But I think somewhere along the way, a lot of us stopped using optimization to support life and started using it to try to fit more life into life. Because now it feels like there are 1,000 things we're supposed to do to be a healthy, balanced human being. Exercise, cook from scratch, spend quality time with your kids, read books, stay informed, journal, track habits, be creative, see friends, travel, save money, get enough sleep, reduce stress, drink enough water, limit screen time, and go outside more. And every single thing is presented as just a couple of minutes a day. But eventually, those a couple of minutes a day become a whole life, not just in time, but in mental weight. Because it's not only just the doing, it's remembering, planning, tracking, researching, trying, failing, and starting over. And also carrying the quiet feeling that you should probably be doing more. I've noticed that when I feel overwhelmed, my instinct is to optimize more, to create a better system, a better plan, a smarter structure. Like if I can just organize life well enough, maybe everything will finally fit. But I'm starting to think the problem isn't that I'm not efficient enough. I think the problem is that I'm trying to hold too much. A while ago, someone taught me a phrase that honestly changed a lot for me. Not now, maybe later. And that sounds so simple, but it's actually really hard for a lot of people. Because we live in a culture that constantly tells us that we can do more. We can do things more efficiently, more intentionally, more optimally. But almost nobody talks about limits, about capacity, about the fact that choosing one thing often means not choosing another. And maybe that is what being human actually is. Not maximizing every category of life at the same time, but deciding what matters most in this season and allowing some things to stay unfinished. I don't think optimization is bad. Honestly, some of it has genuinely improved my life. But I think we have to be careful, because if every moment becomes something to improve, to measure, to track, or maximize, life can quietly start to feel like a project instead of an experience. And maybe the goal of saving time isn't always to fill it again. Maybe sometimes the point is simply to breathe, to sit longer at the dinner table, to go outside without listening to a podcast, to do fewer things, to let some things be good enough. To actually be here while life is happening. I think we've become incredibly good at improving life, but I'm not sure we've become equally good at living it.